I went in the amazingly expensive GoOutdoors looking for cool boxes. They didn't have much in the way of cool boxes. They had a really tall thing. I think I need to work out the dimensions of what I can fit in my car. I need it taller than what I have to keep the ice in, basically. But at the back they had a big tent city. It's kind of like an immigrant camp or something. You go into a bit of AstroTurf courtyard through some open doors around the back, and they've got this place where they put all the tents on display. There's some huge, really impractically sized tents there, like marquees. But more of interest to me was the small tents. There's a few good small tents there. One I noticed that was good was a Vango something, a small Vango. I took some photos, but I couldn't remember the name. I've got red pen on my finger. What's this called? A Vango Nix 200. Looks like that. And the tent city looked like that. Crazy. They have a member price that is cheap, and then a normal non-member price which is expensive. So this is like £80 to me because I'm not a member. So that one was a pretty good size and shape, I thought. I don't know the weight. I think the weight was actually 2.1 kilo. And then I went, okay, I wonder what this feels like. So I went indoors and looked for the actual bag that contained that Nix tent. I lifted my hands. It's just like, it's still too heavy, dude. Because I lifted it in one hand and then realised I needed two hands to lift it. And I'm like, if I need two hands to lift it, isn't it already too heavy? And then I saw some other stuff, which costed like £300 or some shit. But it was actually light. There was like a Fox 1, a Fox 2, and a Bandicoot. I can't remember the actual brand name of those, but those were in small containers like that big, and they were actually light. I think it came to like 1.5 kilos, and I thought, that is ultralight. I do not have £300 to spare on me, and I really don't want to spend £300 on anything. I end up spending that much or more on car maintenance when the car breaks, or dentist shit. So I can't really spend that much cash. If it was like £100 or something, I'd consider it. But yeah, £300 too steep. But that is exactly the sort of thing I would need for some sort of long distance camping hike. You know, they're small, they're very light. Sadly, they're all fucking made in China. We should be making these things in England. But it was so light, dude. I thought I could lift that in one hand. I was like, if I put this in my backpack or satchel or whatever, it'd be like nothing. And yet I've got a tent out of it, just sitting in my bag, weighs hardly anything. And so I could do like hikes on the ways, like the X Valley Way or something, and then camp each night and deploy a tent like that. It'd just be so light that it doesn't bother me. That is the wild camping / long distance hiking dream, I think.
Thank you for watching.